Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. Now, I had big plans for this weekend. Let me timestamp this puppy, and I'll get into it. It's 2:44 in the a.m., and it is January 26th, to be exact. Okay. Now, getting back to what I was saying. I had big plans for the weekend. I was going to recreate or restructure and redesign all my social media platforms. I was going to press a couple of t-shirts. I have the designs already laid out. I just have to press them to the actual material. Didn't do any of that. I did manage to finish my hat collection. I have about, I want to say, 35 hats with various characters and sayings that will bring you to the image of me if you read or look at the character that's on the hat. All of it just screams me. And you guys know I don't like combing my hair, so I will slap on a cap in a minute. Today, I felt like combing my hair. Anywho, let me get into what I want to get into, because one of these things is irritating yet comical. So that's how I'm going to start off this Monday. Irritating yet comical. And keep in mind that I went to bed at about 9 last night, and I woke up about 11:40, and I've been awake ever since. And now I have to work these 8 hours. So I may seem a little disjointed and non sequitur today, but bear with me. Okay, getting back to the tragic comedy. Yes, there is such a thing, because I'm getting ready to tell you about it. So, there's an individual with whom I am acquainted. With who? With whom? Anyway, I know this person. And this particular individual is the foremost authority on everything. Stay with me. And this particular individual is almost always wrong about everything. Okay? But they're emphatic in proving a point that they're wrong. So much to the point where they come across as a verbal bully, and they don't realize just how silly they sound in their rants. Okay? So, that being said, I discussed the idea of hospital cafeteria. Remember, I work in a hospital setting. The hospital cafeteria decided they were going to serve catfish. Now, when you think of hospital food, you think of tapioca pudding, lime jello, and basically the ick that is known as hospital food. Okay? I can't see anybody standing over catfish fillets, seasoning, okay, it's Monday, seasoning them, okay, seasoning them. See, I got it together. To the gods, and frying fish in the hospital setting. So, my people, my folks, my skin folks, were all running to the cafeteria talking about this catfish. And I'm of the who made the potato salad school. And I shared my mother worked her way up through the ranks of nursing. Excuse me. So I was practically raised in a hospital. And I knew well enough not to mess with hospital catfish. So just to be messy, yes, I'm claiming it, I started asking my skin folk, how was the catfish? And I made the mistake of telling this particular individual. And I kid you not, this person went on a 20-minute rant about how they, whoever they be, because you know I don't do that. I'm very specific. I will name a group. I will name an individual. In this particular forum, I don't name individuals to protect anonymity. So as anybody's relationship with any individual is their relationship with an individual. Okay, but if it's a public figure, I will state the name. Anywho, this person went on a 20-minute rant about how they, this is a conspiracy now, think that all black people, my skin folk, eat catfish. Now, the one thing that they did say accurate was that catfish are deemed bottom feeder fish. So they started naming all these other fish they could have served. But that wasn't on the menu. That's not what I said. Then, here's the mind-blowing, mind-numbing, mind-altering, please stop talking thought. That they refuse to eat any fish. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me on this. I need some emotional support. They refuse to eat any fish that has menses. Okay, I used to eat scientific phrase. Now I'm going to use the more commonly known phrase, menstruation. And to get even more basic, this person said to me, I wish I could say with a straight face, but this was a phone conversation, that they refuse to eat catfish because catfish have periods. A grown individual said that to me. Now, I know there are some things in the animal kingdom that defy certain classifications and categorizations, such as a platypus. Now, we look at a platypus and we say God had a sense of humor. But in order for a fish to have menses, said fish has to be a mammal. Okay? I'm just going to leave you with that. Grown person said it. and was emphatic. Had some racist connotations attached to it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. And that's how my weekend began. Need to say that.